In this video, I'm going to show you how I created this metallic cut crease smoky eye. So if you're interested, then definitely want to keep on watching and subscribe for more makeup videos like this. So we're going to start off this video by priming my eyelids. I have oily skin, so most times my eyelids do get oily. But instead of going with an actual eye primer, I like to go in with a concealer just because I'm on a budget. That's one. And secondly, I found that using a concealer just works for me better than an eye primer. If you have an eye primer, you can use it, but me personally, it does not work for me, so I just better stick with my concealer. So after applying it with my flat shader brush, then I go in with my sponge. You can use a concealer brush that I used to blend the concealer for this actual step, but I like to use my sponge because I don't like to have so much concealer there, and the sponge just helps me to get rid of any excess concealer I might have applied. And I like using the same step to actually blend out the one I have underneath my brow. So after ensuring that it's well blended, I go in with any powder. It could be your actual face powder, your setting powder, any powder works just fine. Just ensure that before you go in with your powder, ensure that you do not have any creasing that's going on your eyelids. You don't have any line that's been formed, because once you set it with powder, those lines are going to stay there forever and ever. So after ensuring that I have properly applied powder onto the areas where I apply concealer, this just helps to lock in the concealer and ensure that it does not move. The same idea behind when you put concealer and then going with like setting powder on your under eye and areas where you apply concealer basically. So I'm going to be using the eyeshadow palette. This from the V7 Education palette, and I love using this shade because it's the perfect shade for my cut crease. So going with the blending brush to apply on the crease area of my eye. I love that this actual shade is brown, but it still shows, and we don't have a lot of that for my black girls out there in the market. So going in with this blending brush enables me to blend it properly, like the name literally entails, and this way I'm not going to have any harsh line form. So you can see the way I'm blending it into my actual eye socket, and it's not going way past where it's supposed to be, and I'm just ensure that there's no harsh line that's being formed. And on the other hand, I wanted to show like similarity between when you apply it with a blending brush and a flat shader brush. If you don't know what that brush is, then click on this video right now on the screen and then watch it. You can see that flat shader brush is not really packing on the color like how I want it to be on my eye. So using the blending brush is the best choice for you when you want to apply such colors or any transition shade that you might want to apply on your eye crease. So after ensuring that I do not have any harsh line formed, then it's time to actually cut our crease. I was literally holding my breath in this part of this video because cut crease is one of the things that, as someone that loves eye makeup, I am still yet to still confidently do it without holding my breath, because I mean it's applying concealer over your eye makeup that you've really done, and once you get it all wrong, my dear, you've gotten it all wrong most likely. And for someone that has hooded eyes, it's very tasking, because naturally you would think where your hooded eyes start from, you think where your hooded skin starts from is where you should put your cut crease. And as you go in this video, I actually regret we actually set this cut because I was trying to play it very safe, but I do wish I went higher with my cut crease because it looks like it was not even cut creasing, if that makes sense. And then I go in with my blending sponge like I used earlier to just blend everything in. I didn't want to have too much concealer, I didn't want to have any too much of anything going on. I just trying to be very, very careful, because last time I did this kind of thing with my Valentine eye makeup, I saw hell. Like hell saw me, I saw hell. So I was still having a little bit of PTSD from that actual makeup video. So going in with this actual shade, I like the shade because it kind of looks like white, it kind of looks like pink, like a very soft mauve pink color, and because of my skin tone it cannot really tell it's pink. So I like the fact that I used it to just lock my concealer in. I don't want to go with an actual setting powder like I used earlier on, because I don't want it to change the color. And from experience, I've seen that going in with powder before using the actual color I want to use in your cut crease sort of reduces the intensity. So after doing that, I'm going to actual lovely glitter shade. I did try to use my finger to apply this because on some days My finger actually works more than my actual brush, but due to my nails that I have on, I was not really getting it, but I did like that I started off with my finger, because that way I could be safe that okay, the shade I wanted is what I was getting. Because the worst thing to happen to you is if you go on with an actual glitter shade that you do not swatch and then you apply it on your eyes and you see that it's not giving what you actually wanted. So when I was sure, instead of fighting and poking myself with my nail, I went in with my flat shader brush. If you still do not know what this flat shader brush I keep mentioning is about, do yourself a very huge favor by clicking on this video that is showing on the top right corner of your screen. In that video, I'll let you know the only brushes you need to achieve very amazing eye makeup looks every single time. So after applying this, I can see it's a very lovely soft pink color that is good for like everyday makeup as well. I go in with this Master Chrome by Maybelline. This is an actual highlighter, guys, and it is so powerful and very pigmented that you want to actually take your time when applying this. So going over this with my flat shader brush, not the same one, another one, then applying it just above where I applied that shade, yeah, just above. I'm trying to be very careful with this because a little bit of it can ruin your entire makeup. And see how it's giving me that little shine that we don't have before. If you're not so sure about what I'm saying, check before and check after. So going in my gel eyeliner and my very detailed flat angled brush. I like using this brush for anything eyeliner related because it's flat, it's very detailed, it gets into those actual corners that you're actually seeing me going into right now. And for someone that has almond shaped eyes, for someone that likes to have her sharp wing liner, this is the perfect brush. This is the only brush you even need to have if you're someone that loves to have your wing look, because the wrong brush can destroy your wing line. I can see how it's very precise, it's very sharp. Then going with my pencil brush that is very dense, I'm just using this brush to just smudge it out to give us the illusion of a smoky look. And because I'm using a gel eyeliner, this just gives the illusion of a black creamy eyeshadow. So instead of just going in with a black eyeshadow at that part, I'm just using what I have left on my liner to just sort of like lift it up and then apply it on that edge, basically just smoking everything out. Think about it like let's say polish, like an actual, not like the liquid, like an actual polish here. And then I went over this with the blending brush I used for my crease to just make everything look one, like a very lovely gradient, so you don't see where the black starts from, you don't see where the brown starts from, everything is just blended perfectly. And then I go with my shader brush that I use for my eyebrows and also to prime my lid to just clean up my wing to give it a very sharp, clean and precise look. So when you're doing your eyeliner that is winged and it's not as sharp as you see on the line, you can always go in with your concealer to clean it up, or use micellar water. I can use wipes to just clean it up. Okay, so using the same gel liner and the same brush to just go over my waterline, because like I said, I have big almond eyes. This is happening to have a very small looking eyes. And then using the same pencil brush in this shade to just give me a smoky lower lash line look that I love to have. This step makes my eye look smaller. Yeah, I've seen and tried that using this step makes my eye look smaller. Then going with your Marigold Eclipse mascara. This mascara is one of the best mascara I've actually seen and used out there. And not only it has very lovely bristles, it's waterproof, it's smudge proof, it dries very fast. But my only issue that I have with this mascara is that it's very hard to take off. I mean, I love that you are smudge proof and waterproof, but once the day is over, I do not like to have that residue of mascara on my eyelashes. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from, but besides that, it's very lovely, it stays all day. So guys, this is the actual finished look and this is what we are looking like. Do you like this video? If you learned one or two things, and subscribe for more videos like this. If you want to learn more, do click on this video that you're going to see right now on the screen for more content. Bye.